Hello, everyone. I'm DP Ward.
And I'm David Roberts, and we are your hosts for SnakYak. We'll do that. Cue the music
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, welcome to SnakYak, the podcast, the video podcast that you watch when you want to know what to snack, and then you just listen to us yak the whole time about random things. Um, I don't
Or
know if
my,
maybe I don't know if I underdressed or this is the very first one that we're putting. I'm wearing a black t-shirt. If you're not
yeah,
watching the video and you're just listening, I'm wearing just a black t-shirt and a baseball cap, a Hurley cap.
yeah, I got my
And
Camp Horizon hat on,
okay,
and
yeah.
my Florida Panthers who just won the Stanley Cup. The Florida Panthers are Stanley Cup champions.
Fantastic. Yes. Yes.
But yeah, I thought about. It's funny you asked that because I was thinking, even for the podcast, like, what do I wear? I know it's a podcast most people are listening to, but we'll also have this on YouTube for those who want to kill some time and look at this for that time. Um, but yeah, so I was like, what do I wear to this pot? Do I put a suit and tie on? Like, I've never done this before. He's gonna have to look at me. People are gonna see me. I mean, this is pretty presentable, but I mean, I just went to Olive Garden in this and they didn't kick me out. So I assume this is good enough for a podcast.
It's funny that you mentioned going to Olive Garden because I went this afternoon. Laura, that's my wife. We went to a restaurant called Chef Adrian's, and this restaurant, when we walked in, I went in a baseball cap. I was gonna wear shorts and a t-shirt, and Laura was like, you're gonna go like that? Why would you do that?" So she had me change into a shirt and jeans, and we walked into the place, and they told me, "Oh, I'm sorry, we have a dress code here." So you can sit on the outside balcony or you can sit at the bar if you're going to wear a baseball cap.
Man, you be
And
eating at the bougie places.
so, so then we basically had to go eat outside. And in Miami, Florida, it's very hot and humid. And so there was a point where I wanted to take the water that the waiter had poured me and like pour it down my back because it was so hot out there.
Man, I
But
guess,
yeah,
and you say you're from Miami. I guess for the most part, a lot of people that watch or listen will know who I am and maybe who you are. For those who don't know, David is married to my sister, Laura, and he currently still resides in Miami. I grew up in Broward, not too far, but I now live in Richmond, Virginia. So that's why we have to do this through the whole good old Zoom, like the COVID days, instead of
hmm
being right here.
That's right where I would be. Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, and
Yep.
and DP gets to experience seasons up in
Yes.
Virginia. And where is it?
Yes.
Is it where did you say Richmond? You said Richmond?
Richmond. Yep, just outside
Okay.
of Richmond. So yeah, we
Okay.
get I moved here when I was 21. First time I ever experienced the whole fall, spring, and let me tell you, those allergies are not a joke. I live on Flonase probably 8 months out of the years I'm on Flonase, um,
Oh man.
just to survive.
You don't drink that stuff though. That's like through your nose.
No, but
Okay.
speaking of drinking, maybe we should introduce one of our snacks since we've already dove in and we kind of want to be, snacking while we're talking and
Yeah, we're
let
really
people
yakking.
know.
We're not.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty good at the yak. Um, but I don't know if you wanna introduce the first. We have two products today. I know sometimes we might only have one, but we feel like these products go together. Um, and we
Yeah, so
happen to see these at Wawa.
I
Do you
didn't
have a
go to
Wawa
Wawa.
nearby?
Mine was a bit of a struggle to find.
Mm.
And I'm assuming that this snack is extremely healthy because the location of it at the Target that I finally found it at was in the produce aisle. Okay, so we had heads of lettuce that were right next to it. And so anyway, without further
That's
ado,
opposite of where I found mine. I found mine by, like the Monsters and the Red Bulls, and
okay, so you
it was
found
like
it
a
in
display right there.
where it should be, where it makes sense that it is. But I'm now
Yes,
convinced that this is a very healthy drink and could
we'll go
quite
with that.
possibly be recommended by doctors all over. So our drink for this evening, well, whatever time you're listening to this, it is the Oreo flavored Coca-Cola, Coke Zero to be
Mine's a
specific.
little blurry.
Not a huge fan of the Coke Zero because I don't like the aspartame or the aspartame or whatever it is they put in it. Um, but yeah, let's crack
Yeah,
this
I'm
open.
with you on that. We'll get
Okay,
that
yours is
fresh
gonna, yeah, you do
sound.
yours. I think
You may not have heard that,
I
but
think your headphones canceled it out. I think, and then what about mine? You hear mine?
you just opened an ice cold one. It like
I did.
initially, it initially cracked, but I didn't hear like the. Psst.
You didn't hear the whole thing. Oh man, we're gonna have
Yeah,
to.
I went to the gym yesterday. I'm struggling opening this cap. I don't know if it's
Oh
childproof
wow,
or.
you took the bottom of it off. Now
All
you
right,
might as well just like,
maybe we just put it back on. The
and then take
next
it back off
podcast will be
again.
how to open childproof bottles.
Yeah. Is that, yeah, don't you have to push down on it and then turn it?
I don't
I'm
know,
waiting
but
for you. I don't want to have to, don't
and
shake
I
it
don't want to
around
make
because
a
then it'll go
oh,
everywhere.
I don't want to make a mess. It is
It would be so easy if I could just hand you,
oh, look at that. We just took the
okay.
whole thing off.
Okay. As that's how it should be done.
All right.
All right. So
So we just swig it.
cheers. Yep.
Cheers.
I mean, we're not going to chug it, but you
It's
know,
it hits you with like a vanilla Coke almost at first for me.
that's exactly what I'm getting. I'm getting like a vanilla Coke kind of taste, like a,
And I
almost like a marshmallowy.
yeah, the Oreo kind of slaps me at the end.
I'm not
I
getting
still taste the
chocolate though.
aspartame, but not as much. You know,
Ooh,
I'm
but
not
that
gonna lie,
the aftertaste.
because we're gonna be super honest with everyone, obviously. I had one of these already. When I first saw it, I couldn't wait. And I drank it. The other one I had was in a can, and I could taste the Oreo. I'm not tasting Oreo as much in this one. I don't
Mm.
know if it's like every bottle is different.
Nah, I mean, Coke tastes different when it's in like a can or a bottle or from the machine. There's just a different, like McDonald's Coke, for example, is the most delicious Coke I think I've ever had. It's very crisp, but it's just not the same as, a bottle or a can.
Well,
So,
for me, it's I don't know. I'm not a big soda drinker.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not even like I do this for the fans because I'm gonna be real, I don't really drink soda. I'm a sweet tea, lemonade, water, the juice type. I'm not the soda type.
hmm.
But
Is that like a Richmond thing? Like a you have sweet tea kind of a deal?
I
You
guess. I
don't.
mean, I've always been kind of like soda, I just crash real hard. Like if I drink it,
Mm.
it gets me real high and then and I don't like it. Where
You
sweet tea,
gotta
I can just,
you gotta have something to wash, like for this to wash down though. So, did you want to introduce our next?
yeah, sure. I was grabbing my soda and if I recall, I texted you
You did.
because usually when I come across something like the other day, I came across sunflower seeds. I don't know if you saw that. I sent you
Yeah,
a
yeah.
picture.
They were
It was
bacon
mac
and
and
mac and
cheese,
cheese.
sunflower
The
seeds, and I was like, oh, whatever. That maybe another time.
who
So I
knows?
was looking at the soda, and lo and behold, in the stand to the right, I see these bad boys. You probably heard about them. Oh, it might be too blurry, but Oreo. There you go. The limited edition Oreo Coca-Cola. I haven't tasted this yet. I know I tasted the soda before, but this was one that I texted you and was like, I'll wait to taste this one. Um, Full packaging,
Yeah, I like how it looks like a Coke bottle on the front.
and I see one cookie for those who care. One cookie is one serving, and that's
What?
290 calories. So
One serve. Mine says one serving is two cookies.
smell it.
Okay.
It's oh my goodness, that smells so good. It's like a I don't even know. Mm. Don't open it all the way. Just open it enough that you can. Okay, you open it all the way.
Oh wow.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. I'm a smeller. Whenever I obtain food, I always smell it, no matter what it is. Does yours have red on it? Yeah.
Yeah, one side's red and one
Oh
side's
wow. One,
a
two,
regular
three.
Oreo.
Fun fact: this is only three cookies.
Yours looks like it's like super stuffed though.
Only one side. The other side is
Oh,
flat.
okay. It's just uneven. It's
Yeah,
just uneven.
yeah, it's just
Man.
one side.
All right.
It got on its side too long.
So are you
Uh,
ready for this?
yep.
Wait, do
Here
we
I
have
go.
milk? Do we have milk? You have to always have
Yes.
milk.
Let me ask my intern. Oh, my intern provided all this. She's also known as my wife, but my intern. Oh, Miami Marlins.
Hey.
Hey yo. They're not
All
doing
right,
so
so
good, but hey yo. Here we go.
I'm not getting.
I'm not getting Coke vibes. I don't know what vibes these are. They're sweet. Animal crackers, almost. I might dip it. I'm a dipper.
I'm getting more of like a plastic kind of taste. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. We're gonna save the review for the end, but it's not. I'm not a fan right now.
No. Maybe after you have the full serving. I'm not a dipper.
290 calories. Oh, I'm a
I'm
dipper.
I eat and then I'll drink some of the milk.
I like my Oreos soaking wet, like my Raisin Bran. Oreos and Raisin Bran, I like mushy.
Oh, Raisin Bran. Why
And
Raisin
then
Bran? That's like
even a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, dip it in the milk, bread and everything. Oh man, that's like
that's like
gold,
raccoon behavior. Don't raccoons like
gold.
dip their food in water or something?
Then give me goggles and make me a bandit.
You know, it does say
It's
here
really
with
sweet.
pop. It says with popping candy, but I'm not getting any popping candy.
Yeah, maybe it was a dud.
You know what? This milk and this Oreo Coke together,
I don't even know why I put the lid on it.
if we like pour it in,
Wow,
so
bold
now we've got
soul.
right. So I've got like Oreo flavored
I can't even see
milk
the Coke.
to dip.
I was just thinking, we did Oreos. Does that mean it's gonna be all in my teeth?
Oh wow.
So
Yeah,
what's
you'll
the
have like
ratio? Oh, 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 there's the popping. Don't like that
oh
sound.
you got the
Oh
popping.
boy. I don't like it. All right, so what's the ratio here? Just all the
I
way?
yeah, I mean you could do it like a coffee,
Oh, it's
oh
like a
careful because it
cappuccino.
foams. It's gonna foam.
Oh, oh, oh.
It totally looks like your cup is censored because it like blurs it.
Due to insensitivities, my milk is censored.
Did you ever see the commercials about these during the holiday? I mean, it was with Pepsi and milk, and they called it Pilk. I think it was Lindsay Lohan. That
Yeah,
when can you can't go wrong with Lindsay Lohan's suggestions, right?
it's actually not
So
bad.
no, it's not. It's not. It's one of my
It's
favorite
really
things
good.
to
It's like milk with like a little kick.
and it's got it's kind of like a Coke float, but it doesn't have the
Yeah,
ice cream, so it's not super sweet, but it's
I feel like I
there.
need more Coke in this. It actually makes
I'm
this
dipping.
better with the milk.
You know what? Now, after drinking the milk with the Oreo Coke in it, I'm getting a Coke flavor from the actual Oreo.
Oh, I didn't even realize it says Coca-Cola on the one
On
side
the
says Oreo. I wonder if that side, I don't have many to do like experiments with. So I wonder if that side is the Coke side.
oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Nope, that's the plastic side.
This one I think tastes like a vanilla. Like it doesn't have like a chocolate flavor.
Maybe they just pulled one over on us and they took the just the vanilla Coke and they rebranded it.
I made a double stuffed one because I took the red off of one and I took the chocolate off of the other. Okay, let's see.
And double the pops, double the
There's definitely a
laughs.
flavor difference between the red and the chocolate one, the Oreo side. The red
Uh-huh.
and the black, totally different. And then the icing. Let's see. Let's see. Excuse the fact that I'm using my hands for this. Just the icing by itself.
The
I
Pop
can
Rocks hits you at the end for
I
me.
can feel the pop rocks. Yeah, they're
Hurts my
popping.
head.
Yeah, they for some reason go to like the back of my jaw and pop.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I think I'm gonna say that this is maybe
So
it's a
what
snack.
are you defining? Because it's two things, right?
Okay, so snack
Well,
or
it's three
pass.
things.
Snack or
Yes,
pass.
yes, yes.
So
So we're going
I'm gonna
off three
say
things.
yeah. So definitely the Coke,
Start
the
with the
Oreo.
Coke.
Yeah, that's the first thing. For me, that's gonna be a pass. I think just regular Coke does justice. I'm not sure why they didn't make it with regular Coke. Like they only did it with the Coke Zero. And maybe that's because they figured it would be too much sugar. Um, but for me,
Or
it's
maybe they had to get that Oreo flavor.
but it
I
doesn't
don't
really
know.
have a lot of Oreo flavor. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like a chocolate Coke, like a chocolate vanilla Coke. It really just feels like a vanilla, but it does have an aftertaste of like a butterscotch type. I don't know if that's what the chocolate was. But for me, that one's a pass. What about you, DP?
I'm not a like I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of soda, so it would have to like really let's say if we had both of these, this one and a regular Coke, I would still go with the regular Coke. So I'm probably gonna have to pass this one too. I wouldn't go buy this and just drink it because like he said, you have to really look for that Oreo taste. It's not like there. You have to
Yeah,
find it.
you have to really know that it's like if you tasted it like a blind taste test, you wouldn't be able to
Hmm.
tell someone,
Nope.
"Oh, this is an Oreo flavored drink." No,
Yeah.
it
You'd
wouldn't
probably
fly.
say it's something vanilla
Yeah, I think
because it
that's
has a
where
strong vanilla
you would go.
taste to it.
Um,
Now the Oreos,
what do you think about those?
I am going to. I didn't even finish my three Oreos, so I don't know if that tells you it right there. But
Yeah,
I am gonna have to pass. It tastes disgusting, in my opinion. I'm also not a fan of Pop Rocks. I know we tasted in the past off podcast. We tasted what was a cotton candy
yeah,
space.
it was like a space
They might
themed
still have it. I
Oreo.
think I saw it at Walmart.
Yeah.
The cotton candy was awesome. It was the stinking Pop Rocks. I'm not a fan, and I'm gonna have to pass this just because it tastes like straight plastic, and not a fan.
You know, I think I'm definitely going to join you there with the pack. I'm concerned because I have so many and I'm not looking forward to having to eat them. So I'm sure Laura or the kids will love to
That's
try them and then that's where it'll end up
that is what's
going.
great with the kids. You get something, especially if it's sweet, and you don't like it, you don't have to give it like go to waste. For me, I'll be like, "Hey, you did a good job. Here's a great cookie. Eat it." And they're just like, "Yeah, sugar." They
Unless
don't
of course
care.
we were reviewing something like protein like cricket protein bar or something like that,
Yeah,
then I don't think the
yeah,
kids would be very interested in it. But you know, on all other things, if it's a cookie of some sort. Oh, but but the
yes.
this is definitely a snack. Like I think I agree with that dinging bell. It's kind of like you had your Oreos and you dipped them in the milk, and then, you know, because people pay good money for like coffee
Mhm.
creamer that has like cereal flavors, you know, like cinnamon toast crunch, or some people I've seen fruity pebbles. I think the salty donut is doing a special or something right now with fruity pebbles. And the creamer that they use is basically somebody poured some cereal in some milk, let it sit for a while, they strained the cereal out, and then poured it into the coffee. It's very much like you've crushed up some Oreos and some Coke and put them into the milk. So this one's a snack for me. I'll probably enjoy the rest of these Oreo Cokes with milk.
It's a snack for me.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
leaving some of this Coke to let my wife try it actually and see what she comes up with.
exactly. You know,
Um,
maybe just regular Coke might even, you know, if you happen to
yeah,
trip and fall down the aisle and somehow this ends up in your cart and you slide through, you know, the kiosk to
the
pay
dairy,
and
yeah.
whatever, and then it ends up at your house somehow, then yes, by all means use this. But you know, maybe regular Coke works. So I think the Oreo and Coke thing is not a it's a pass for me. It was nice to
Yes,
try, but I will not buy it again.
the
It will
cookies
not.
and the soda, we're just gonna have to give it a big. But the milk and the Coke, those are both snacks.
So then I guess how are we going to close these out? How are we going to tell everybody like it's I can't say have a fantastic evening like I always do because it's not necessarily evening. So have a fantastic day or something more
Day or
open.
time. Yeah.
Have the day you deserve.
Yep.
No, that could be like
Or we could
borderline
do
insulting.
I did it again at Wawa where I opened the door for someone in the morning. I go to Wawa a lot in the morning because we fill up our gas there. Um, and I opened the door and the guy said, "Oh, thank you." And I said, "Don't have a good day. Have a great day."
That was a
And
long
that
pause.
pause, yep, that pause gets them. And then as soon as you say great day, both times they just laugh, "Ah, you got me." And I think we could almost incorporate that by one of us saying, "Don't have a good day." And the other person says,
Have a fantastic day. All right. And with that, that is the end of our very first SnakYak podcast. Tune in. It's probably not next week, probably maybe every other week. So tune in next
"Yeah,
time when we take a look at another snack as we yak.